So, got Bob here. Bob's been in the program for a little over 2 months now. He's been having some great results. So, I'm just going to ask Bob a few questions, see how he's been doing, let him tell you guys how his process has been so far. And then, yeah, that's about it. So, Bob, you have the floor. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Thanks, Ryan. Um, Bob Zimmerman. I'm 54 years old. I have uh, three kids that range in ages from their mid 30s all the way down to 22. The youngest is in college right now, ready to graduate. I have one grandson. Um, I own a small business that's been around for a couple decades and living here in North Wales, Pennsylvania. So it's the 30,000 foot view of Bob Zimmerman there.
Nice. Love it. Tell me a bit more about work. Like what is your business?
My business is credit card processing. So we have a business that helps merchants or people that have businesses accept credit cards. We've been doing that for some time. I used to actually work with First Data, one of the largest credit card processing companies in the world, and kind of took that knowledge and experience away. Started my own business, and we have about 600 clients managing somewhere around $15 million in monthly revenue. So it's still a small business, but and we're not super small.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Beautiful. So take us through, kind of what things were like before, hopping into this, like what kind of led up to this, like tell me what, how you were feeling, what you were dealing with that kind of led you to making the decision to, start this.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Like many people, I would guess I've been inside the programs and diets and exercise routines and so forth, and I've been outside them. When I'm inside them, it's something feels great, but when I'm outside them, I end up just kind of falling victim to the indulgences of my day to day. So whether that's having bourbon or eating sausages or whatever the case may be, it always seems to kind of stop and then one starts. And I've never really been very great at kind of managing how to stay in a program like that. So before I got into the program here with you, Ryan, it was I was in that off stage, where I wasn't doing much of anything other than indulging my taste buds and my requirement to eat high calorie foods. Uh, I felt like I needed to make a change. I felt like my body was telling me that. I felt like I'm in a spot where I've done this enough times that being able to have a little guidance and a little coaching from someone that I know and trust would be something that would be very helpful.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, totally feel that. It's a path that, most guys hop on or find themselves on at some point in life, but glad that, you made the decision to, get on top of that. And you've been doing freaking great with it. So take me through kind of, how things are looking like now. I mean, it's only been 2 months. You're still very early on into the process, but you've been crushing it. So like, take me through what things are starting to look like now.
Sure. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this journey so far, Ryan. So happy to tell you about it. 285 when I started, way overweight, needed to make some changes. What I've been doing in this program, which is a little bit different than many of the others, and it's made a huge difference, is I've been a little bit more open on the types of food that I eat, and because of that little bit of opening that you've provided in terms of what is available to me in that protein world, it just made all the difference. So I've been eating good food that's high in protein, and while I'm doing that, I've just been amping up my exercise, and it was kind of easy, honestly, because the summer was starting, the spring was here. It was time you could get outside and get some things done. But I think most importantly is there's an accountability that I have in this program to you and to the other guys that are a part of it. Thanks to the group that you created, and when you don't feel like doing it and you know that someone's going to be asking you what's up, it's that little bit of extra motivation that kind of pushes you through it. So I think that what's really been the best is opening up the view I have of, what's available to me to eat, so I don't feel like I'm constantly, pigeonholing myself into something that's not sustainable. Followed by, just taking the action that I know that I need to take while being accountable to you and the other guys in the group to get it done. So those two things together have really made the biggest difference, and have translated into roughly a loss of 18 pounds in those 2 months. So it's working, brother.
Yeah, it is, dude. Yeah, you're crushing it. I love every single day. I see you in there crushing PRs. Just making that next extra step. It's so exciting to watch, and I'm so glad that you're getting as much out of this as you are. You're absolutely crushing it. And I knew you would as soon as you came in here. Like I said, so that's beautiful, man. How are you kind of like feeling day to day now that you're kind of in this rhythm, you're in this groove? Do you feel like better overall?
Yeah, so energy levels are much higher. I'm more apt to get up and do something than I am to sit around and relax. And it's just because it's not because I feel accountable in that sense. It's because I feel more comfortable being moving and not sitting, because it's paying off. You know what I mean? I see it paying off, so it's easier to do. More energy. Obviously I'm lighter, and it's translated in a lot of things. I mean, people have noticed the difference in me, in day to day at work, and it's just a different mindset. It's gotten me a little bit clearer in my day to day thinking, and it's been beneficial because it's not just weight, and it's not just exercise, and it's not just it's all the things that you're introducing, right? It's the opportunity to do some meditation and understand kind of, how do you start your day right? What are the things you should really be doing to help yourself from a more holistic standpoint than just a diet or exercise. So I feel great, man. I mean, I'll be honest. Sometimes I'm a little tired at the end of the day, but that's because I've worked my ass off. And sometimes I feel sore. Actually, I feel a little sore a lot of the times. But it's great. It feels great. Happy I'm doing it.
Yeah, I've been busting your ass a little bit harder recently just because I know you can take it. And you've earned that tiredness at the end of the day, how much you're busting your ass. So hell yeah, man. I'm so glad that, you feel so much better. Like a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people just look at it just diet exercise standpoint, but as you can tell, there's so much more to it if you want like the actual good benefits that come from that. Like, yeah, that should be, the weight loss and, that sort of stuff, that should be more of a secondary benefit rather than, the actual benefit of like feeling, performing, and doing everything better. So glad that that's how you're feeling as well. And now I know you mentioned, you love the accountability and that all that sort of stuff. Do you think that would be your favorite process or favorite part about the process and how I do things? Or is there something else that you think is your favorite?
Yeah, I think it's the accountability. It's just you're an easy person to talk to. It's not a regimented kind of thing. It's more of a conversation and a partnership in terms of understanding kind of what I want to get done and how I want to get it done, and you applying those to my specific program. It's the accountability of that, and that's what I mean by that, right? I feel like you're taking the steps to really do something that's specialized and customized to me, and as a result of that, I feel more obligated and more accountable to making sure it comes through, because it's what I want to do, number one, and number two, you've taken the effort to make sure it happens. So it's I don't want to let you down, I guess, is part of it.
Well, you're don't have to worry about that, dude. You are absolutely like I can't explain enough how much I'm proud of you and how well you're doing in this. So beautiful, bro, man. I love it. So last thing before I let you enjoy the rest of your day, let you get back to work. What would you kind of say to anybody who's, kind of thinking about joining, thinking they're kind of on the edge, on the fence, thinking like, maybe not. What would you say to someone who's in that sort of position there?
So I would say that, the longer you wait to make a decision, the longer it's going to take to make a change. And that's true of everything. I'm the person who was sitting on that fence, wondering, is this something I want to get back into? Is this something I want to do? And, the results speak for themselves. A little over 2 months later, I'm down 18 pounds. I feel great. And I'm on my way to losing a lot more weight. So it's that first step, and the hardest part is overcoming that initial, reluctance to do it and make that step. But once you do, you'll thank yourself, and the people around you in your life who will see the benefit that you bring will thank you as well. So you're the right guy to do it with. I've done this more than once, and I couldn't be happier with the choice I made and the progress I've made so far. So thanks for that, Ryan.
Oh, of course. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Well, Bob, thank you very much. Appreciate you taking, 15 minutes out of your day to, sit down with me and do this. So can't wait to keep moving forward. I'm excited to have more of these as we, continue your process here, watch you continue to grow throughout this. So with that, I'll cut it off here. But Bob, I just want to thank you again and wish you the best day.
You got it, Ryan. Hey, listen, if anybody who's old or older and out of shape and is looking to make that change would like to reach out and talk to me directly, feel free to give them my name and number. I'd happily speak frankly about any part of this and kind of give them my view of it. No issue. But yeah, my pleasure. I hope you have a great day, Ryan.
Awesome. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. I'll see you.
See you, man.